that if you're ready, just say, I am ready. I can see a number of people who told me that they are ready, and indeed they are ready. I can see Arnold says, very ready. Abson says, I'm ready. Pase, I'm ready. Nachi Jobana Fisher, I'm ready. Maria Together, ready, coach. Arnold Digital, ready, coach. Shadik, good morning, and ready. Vanessa Admin says, thanks, coach. Kuruthum says, I'm ready. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen who are here. And Peter Isingoma also says, I'm ready. Bukenya says, ready, coach. You're most welcome, all of you, ladies and gentlemen, who are on this Zoom training this morning. Last week, or the past few weeks, even Ogutu from Kenya, Ogutu, you're most welcome. The past few weeks, like there were like 4 weeks, we started our training looking at how to grow the business using the internet. We looked at how to grow the business using the internet. Okay, even Syria says ready too. Wow, that is very beautiful. So we are looking at how to grow the business using the internet. In the past 1 month, we looked at this, and really I saw that the information I gave you, if you use it wise, it will help you grow the business. Before we go into today's training, whereby I'm going to be focusing on building it big, building it strong, and building it long term. Before I go there, I'm going to invite one of our students here, one of our members here, who is a student of this Friday class, just to give us a small testimony about these trainings we are doing, how he has implemented the trainings, and also how he has been able to make it using the skills acquired here. Mr. Arnold, I'm going to invite you. At least I will give you at least 8 minutes to tell us about how you're conducting your business, the successes you've got today as we speak, the targets you're getting, and also the skills which you are applying, how to grow your business internationally. I don't know whether, Arnold, you're ready. If you're ready, please unmute and at least take 8 minutes and talk to us. Arnold, are you there? Arnold, the digital nomad. Are you there? You can unmute. You're already a co-host. Yes.
Yes, coach. I hear you. I hear you.
All right. Please talk to us.
I hope I'm being heard clearly.
Yes.
Am I clear?
You are very loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. A good morning to everyone. I hope you are having a good day. I would like to thank God for this Zoom call and coach for this opportunity you've given me to share what I'm doing. First and foremost, I would like to recognize our dear country director, Madam Hajat Leila Waligo. I'm so honored that you're here and you're willing to learn, because learning never ends. And coach, I must say I'm very, very grateful for what you've been teaching me, and through these Zoom trainings, at least I've been a better person. I didn't come like this, for sure. I've learned a lot, because with these trainings here, you don't only learn how to make money, but even you learn how to develop yourself personally. You can easily explain, because the purpose of this is that if you surely make it in life, say with the teams that you've built, one, you could make it big and make the money, but when it comes to explaining how do you express yourself, people may think you're a joke or you stole money. But if with these trainings here that you learn, you become a better person. Straight away to the point, I want to show you some of the tips Coach Zion has been showing us. I will share my screen and show you just a chart of one prospect that I had. I know this is not good. It isn't good, but I will show you. I will show you, for since here we are all learning. We are all learning, and I will later close with some tips that have helped me successfully grow this business, and some strategies that I'm laying for the promotions that are going on. Yeah, basically that's that. So let me share my screen and you see what I'm talking about. Um, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Good. Okay, 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 okay. You can see my screen now, and let me just show you just one chart of Kenya. Of course, these are some of the people who are responding to me, whom I had invited for this Zoom call. But let me look at this lady called Messenger. Come from up here, and I show you what it means. From here, when you're on Facebook, give an example of Facebook. Whenever you're on Facebook, you don't need to look out for everyone to do a particular business. For any business you're doing, you need to have a target market. If you keep on looking for everyone, thinking that everyone will go on with you, will understand what you're doing, that is a total knock. One, you're going to waste a lot of time. It is going to be hard for you. You won't get results. But once you're strategic, as I'm going to show you, you need to know the people you are looking out for. Like now, for my case, in getting to this, as you can see the chat, hello, how are you? I'm very fine. That's wonderful. I'm called so and so, and we're in a group called Digital Marketing. What? But I mean, I just joined this group. I wasn't part of it, but like I told you, I targeted my market. I said, like, now we are working with digital adverts, and we are into advertising. And so if I happen to get these people, I mean, if I happen to get in a group, a community of such people, it would be easier for me to relate. They would easily understand, you know. So on Facebook, what you should do, you just look out, you can search for sponsored ads. Those sponsored ads, they normally have WhatsApp numbers on them. So if you click on them, someone will lead you. I mean, you go into someone's inbox who is, say, having a course, who is having members, say, in a certain group whom is mentoring. So if you reach out to those people and you explain to them your concept, trust me, you'll get certain people on board. It may not only be this, it may be teachers, it may be IT specialists, it may be doctors, you know. It depends, and it depends on how you do it. That's first step. That's prospecting. I've gotten the person I want, and we keep talking, you know. Of course, you keep on engaging. You don't just throw the business onto the person, you know. You need to first, after getting that first step, the next step is building a rapport. Building a rapport is like building a relationship or trust with the person, in order for them to understand you, for them to easily talk to you, you know. Yeah, you don't just throw the business onto someone, because it is just like, let's say which example can I give? You've just come into someone's office, like he's new, he doesn't know you, and you're just telling him, I want a job, you know. It will take a lot of thought. Like, you're someone he doesn't know, no qualifications, nothing. It will take a lot of time, and it will be very hard, you know. So keep on talking. As you keep on explaining, that person will explain to you, will show you what they are going through. Because in building rapport, we use what we call form. You talk about, say, family or occupation or recreation, hobbies, and all that. Those are things that will have a common ground with you, that will build how is it will build trust. Then in talking, of course, the person will open up to you. As you can see there, I'm saying, please Don't take any screenshots. Let's be professional. I just want to show this for purposes of learning. Then I had a customized video that I showed to all, that I shared to all these people that I had gotten onto, because I believe in physical. Like if you're to explain something onto them, they may not understand you with audio, or they may say this is some person we're not sure of. But if you have a video, like you see, me, I shared my video and someone was able to see, and there's that connection someone has, even if it's a stranger, because you're willing to show yourself, And I'll continue to push on onto physical appearance, because after you've gotten the person, try to engage so much into physical WhatsApp video calls. This creates a bond. You end up creating a leader. I'll explain more on that. Then next video there you're seeing is, this is like a catchy way. I'm Zimbabwe, people are willing to work with me because of this. Someone says, okay, this is something to support us. So why would it be hard for someone to just share this? Someone, he has seen you the other side talk about it. Here he has seen someone else. These are some things that attract someone to know, okay, let me get to learn more. I won't take you more in details of all that and all that, but I just want to show you this. The next step, okay, we kept on talking. Then I shared, but they work after you've introduced yourself the other side, you've explained, and you guys have built a relationship. So now you'll find that after me explaining, the person will have to activate. It will be easy. And in her doing so, and this person doing this, someone is now willing to work. It's now, you won't have to push them. They are now self-motivated, because you're having, like, you can set a goal, say like every 2 days you have a Zoom, WhatsApp video calls with your members. Yeah, you make sure that you have a physical talk with them. Tell them, let them show you their challenges, and help them make their first money as well. For here, let me stop here because there's a lot I would share, but this is just one leader. Now, let me just go to yesterday's account. Yeah, what account mine? For the accounts I have, I want adverts. For these adverts, I want to show the purpose of this. The purpose of this is on call, because when I heard of it that it's building team, that from time I had to share it with my team. I had to tell them, you have to be about this. You can't be about this. You cannot. You have to. So I just want to show you. One advert that was on Saturday of Capital Chicken. You can imagine this is 100. 3 shillings for level 2, level 1. Okay, this is 24th today, but just the 23rd. Yeah, now 23rd, 23rd, 23rd March, 23rd March, 23rd March. These are people in my team who are watching one advert. They all watch one advert. And this thing, this is one. This is field 1. Then we go to field 2. All this is the power of a team. If you have a strong team, they can be able to work for you. This will be passive income. Let me show you. Then there is this. This is the second page. You can see again 100 number 100. That is 23rd March. This is level 2 commission from them watching adverts. What am I trying to explain here? I'm trying to explain that the who are going to make the most money for buildings. And for me to wind up, I just want to point out on things that are noted down here for you that have helped me. They are just success tips that keep me going. And one, I'll be sharing some, but let me just share 4 of them. One is you need not to make any assumptions on your prospects. You don't need to assume that this one will allow, this one will accept. Trust me, there are people who have told me no, but for me, I keep on pushing. You don't have to push it like you're forcing them, but you need to come in a professional way, as I'll keep on explaining, but next time. Then 2, that first meeting there you have with your prospect should be the biggest, because your first impression should be the killer one, should be the icebreaker, because it is like it's like slaughtering a chicken or a turkey. If at all you slaughter the neck, maybe to halfway, you normally see them, they kick. So now take that as your first presentation. Your prospect, you've explained to him, he has understood it. Say you called him on a Zoom call, he has understood it, but now he's like an injured animal. Even if he runs away when he has said no, you need to follow him up. You need to follow up, because if you don't follow up, that chicken there, that injured turkey, is going to finally lose a lot of blood and it will collapse and maybe die. But along the way, maybe someone else will pick and eat it. So now this prospect here, whom you've explained to, you've pumped into, you've left him because you've said that, oh no, he doesn't want tagala gaga, or he doesn't want money. If he goes, he will land on someone who may not even explain a lot, but he will end up taking your prospect. Then 3, you need to select time for appointments. This should be your daily goal. It's called power hour. You need to set time where you set appointments with your prospects. This surely keeps me going. Even if I set like 10, it's enough. I've achieved the goal that I wanted. I'll explain more on that next time. Then your priority should be in developing leaders, because like we have a Dubai trip, and for you to qualify for this Dubai trip, you need to have leaders. You can imagine now 50 leaders. How are you going to do that? You're not only just going to get people to get activated. Now people need to understand this. When you've gotten someone, help them set goals. Expose them to mentorship classes like I'm doing for my members. They have to attend the anniversary. This is the exposure I'm talking about. When someone sees this, this rekindles like excitement. Someone sees what the business is about. Those who have made it, that one there builds motivation in them, and it eventually increases your retention rate. Retention rate is the number of people that remain in your network to work. Yeah, I can give you a bonus of one. They also have to retain them. You need to encourage them use the products. Like now, looking at the products, their adverts. If they watch these adverts and they're earning money, trust me, they'll be retained here because they are earning from that, and maybe through activation. For all your first activated members, that's the most important people you get. An example I'll give you back is to that lady in Messenger. After me activating her, I did not dump her. I had to teach her. I had to have WhatsApp video calls with her to explain to her, to tell her the real truth, show her what she's supposed to do. And now she wants to qualify for Zimba champion. And there's also a Mombasa trip there. She also wants to do it, Dubai trip. So they have created a leader, and you keep on engaging. I believe this would be so good for all. I would like to end here and pass the mic to our dear coach. Coach.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I think that is it from me.
All
And
right. Thank you, Seven.
you're welcome.
God bless you. Thank you
Amen.
for sparing time to share with us. Team, I don't know whether you've learned something from Anodi's sharing. If you've learned something from Anodi's share, please just type in the chat room what at least you've picked from his small testimony. What have you learned? What are you going to emphasize in your business? What has made sense in his presentation today. Just go in the chat room and start telling me at least what have you picked from his presentation. Thank you for laying it to us the way you have done and sharing your screen, really to show us how you've done it. In fact, while you were sharing your screen, I really felt in my heart, and I said, this is the simplest business someone will ever do. Look at the few statements the guy has laid down that led him to an activation. When he's in Uganda, he's activating someone in Kenya, someone he has never seen, met physically, but he was in Uganda. I don't know whether he was in his bedroom. I don't know whether he was in his bathroom. I don't know whether he was in a restaurant. I don't know whether he was in a taxi, but just like that, and someone is paying money from the other part of the border. And he made his 40K. In fact, he's a Zimba. He made 50,000 emitwale etano when he was here, just using his phone. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go in the chat room and read your comments. What have you learned from his sharing, to see whether it has added some value to some of you who are here? Okay, Shadik says, great presentation and training, Sir Arnold. Abson says, building rapport is very important, and targeting marketing. Thank you, Abson. These are some of the topics we handled in growing your business on the internet or using internet. If you missed these trainings, they are on my channel on YouTube, Coach Zion. Go and find these trainings. They are there. Wamala says, don't hunt for everyone online. Yes, you don't go on hunting everyone online. By the way, the internet is full of hooligans. I'm sorry to use the term, but it's full of people who are stupid. That is worse. It's full of people who are wasted. The internet is full of people, you know? So you don't go hunting for everyone, really. You need a target market, which you're going to deal with. Thank you so much, Wamala. Maria says, engaging prospects in WhatsApp calls and video calls. Wow. That one, I picked it. In fact, Arnold, I have learned something from your prospecting tools. I need a video tool explaining digital adverts in the face of people when it's on video. I'm going to work on that. In fact, I've loved that concept. Introducing myself, you know, you have given me a tip. Arnold, I'm going to do that. You know, it makes the person on the other side feel you, talk to you, like feel you are talking to a person. You're not a robot. You're a real human being. Then Peter Isingoma says, keeping it simple, realistic, and focused. That is very important. Keeping it simple, realistic, and very focused. Emmanuel, wow, thanks so much. My namesake, I've learned about creating rapport fast before business. Yes, it's very important. There is a guy who came in my inbox. Is from New Zealand. He's from New Zealand. So the guy came into my inbox, and when he came into my inbox, he asked me, what's your name? I told him my name, and the next thing he did was to present to me his business. I told him, knowing more about your business is very important, but I want to know more about you than the business. You know, the guy was an amateur. You can imagine a person from New Zealand, an amateur in marketing. And I had to teach him that knowing him is more important than knowing his business. Okay, because businesses come and go, but human beings stay for a while. So I told him I need to know you more. So in this business, guys, don't rush presenting your business to people. Guys, we have the time. Just create the rapport, you know, make the person fall in love with you. You understand? Build a relationship. Okay. Kathy says, finally, I am on. My network so bad. Sorry, Catherine. it has taken a while. Your network has been bad like that since you came back from Zanzibar. I don't know whether you got the virus from Zanzibar. Since you came from Zanzibar, Kathy, your internet is very, very poor. These days, I fear trusting you with the meetings. Okay, Kusum says target for leaders and creating rapport is so important. That's very good, Kusum. Agent Godfrey says, I've learned that never consider no as an answer. Honestly, no is not an answer. No is not an option. No, it means next opportunity. By the way, the guy told me, talked about the chicken, that once you prospect someone is like a chicken which is wounded or a turkey which is wounded, that if you don't follow it up, it may run and fall into someone's hand and slaughter it, because it's already wounded. So if you don't follow it up, someone else will eat it on your behalf. Those are some of the prospects. You prospect someone, but you don't follow up. Those people end up falling into other people's hands who really take them. That is very important. Following up is very, very important. Okay. Then Agent Percy says, before presenting your business to the prospects, build rapport is very important, as well as making WhatsApp calls and video calls. That is very true. Thank you so much, Arnold. Then Maria says, Wawula internet, you can imagine prospecting and people are just proposing to you. You're prospecting and someone someone is conning you, proposing you marriage. Internet. I told you, internet is full of people who are really, really not serious with their lives. So while dealing with internet, you need to really to have your focus on the business, and also you should compose yourself. Celia says, all has been mentioned. Digital advert is here to stay. Thanks, Arnold. Thank you, Celia, for that wonderful compliment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for those who have been able to give us what they have picked from Arnold's presentation. Next time, I'll invite another person to share with us your story. Maybe we shall keep learning something from you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to dive right now into our today's topic, building it big, building it strong, and building it long term. I first did this training in Kenya when we went for our anniversary in Kenya. By the way, all people who are here from Kenya, I greet you. Thank you so much for hosting us. However much it was a short stay, because you know what is happening in your country. We had to run very fast to come back here because we and CEO, we have a lot at stake. Many people are counting on us, so we couldn't risk staying in a country which was disturbed politically. That's why we ran very fast. But we are praying for you that peace prevail in your country and also prevail in Africa at large. So I first did this training in Kenya. So it's the training I'm going to focus on today. For people who are in Kenya, you're going to receive double. Then for those people who are in Uganda, it will be benefiting you for the very, very first time. So I'll be able to go to the first part, interpreting the vision of the business, and you lead the way. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm starting this, I will start with my testimony to help you see something bigger and better. I joined this business on the 2nd of June, 2021. That's when I registered my account. And I activated my account on the 6th of June, 2021. I talked to my first person on the 3rd of June, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, I am starting with like this because it begins with you. This business, to build it big, to build it strong, to build it long term, starts with you. You are the center of focus. You are the center, you are the engine of the vast network, which is going to grow from you. So it all begins with you. So the day you registered in this business is very important. The day you activated in this business is very, very important. The day you first registered your first person is very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, Can you imagine that that person you see, I registered first, didn't activate? Did activate up to now, the first person I registered in the business. What does this show you? It shows you that even us, who you see that are maybe you're proud of us, even us, we have people who have refused to activate their accounts up to now. Someone may ask Simon, why do my people don't activate? I register people, but people don't activate. It's not only you. Even Coach Zion has people who have refused to do what? To activate, but he's here. You see? So it's not about, it's not only you alone. All of us, we have these people who have not refused to activate. Eh? Arnold is saying that me too, but the first person I registered has never activated. So these people are always there. People we register in the business, but they don't activate. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer me. Why did you join Digital Adverts Limited? What did you see that day? What made you sign up that very day? Can someone go in the chat room and let's give us one reason? What made you sign up? I know there may be many reasons, but pick out at least one major reason why you signed up that day. Personally, the reason why I signed up that day, personally, as Coach Zion, after this guy presenting his business to me, really, it made sense to me that I can pay utility bills using this application. Okay, that's the reason why really I joined, because I saw a business which everyone can do, which can benefit every neighbor of mine. So that's the reason why I joined right away. Okay, I saw a business which everyone can do. Okay, that's the reason why I joined. And I knew that if I share this business with people, they will like it, they will enjoy it. So that's why I joined. So why did you join? What propelled you? What compelled you to join? Okay, why did you join? Okay, Bukenya says financial freedom from leverage. So for Kenya, he wanted to have financial freedom, but this time from leverage. Okay, people who don't know about leverage, you will learn more. Josela says, I was interested in advertising my business cheaply. So you can see Josela, for her, she had another reason. She wanted to advertise her business easily. Galax says to get financial freedom. Okay. Then Sarah says, mine in last, I actually sold him lifetime account expensively. Today is an agent. Okay, the person you registered, mine in last, I actually sold him lifetime account expensively. Today is an agent. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Then Kulthum says financial freedom and residual income. Sarah says I joined to pay utility bills and earn from adverts. Wamala says I saw an opportunity to tap into a lucrative advertising industry. Okay, Peter says I signed up to digital adverts because it was a genuine business through which I had an opportunity to personally benefit while helping others too. Kathy says, passion to become an enterprising businesswoman. Then Cecilia says, the cashback from utility bills. Can you imagine? Cashback from utility bills. Natjoba says, passive income. Agent Percy, the activation fee was friendly, and I saw something that I can use to help many people change lives. Godfrey says to earn from my expenditures. I was bored at work, so I wanted to enjoy watching adverts as well as make money, but I fell in love with the business after understanding it. Okay, well, and now I am a promoter. Arnold says I had never earned from watching adverts, so it was very new to me, and I wanted to test it. Ladies and gentlemen, as many are giving the reasons why they join this business, really it shows you that every person has a specific reason or specific reasons why they join this business. So it's very important when you're starting this business to remember why did you sign up in this business? Why did you join this business? You understand? So it's very, very important to understand the reason why you joined the business. So it's very important never to forget the reason why you joined the business. Very, very important. You should understand the reason why you joined the business. And you shouldn't forget this reason why you joined the business. Are we together? You shouldn't forget the reason why you joined this business. But as you join this business individually, do you know that there are many people who are going to benefit from this opportunity through you? That it is because of you that they will be able also to benefit. They will find their own reason. So you can see that all of us here on this platform, we joined, but we don't have the same reasons. Some joined to use the application. Some joined to make money. Others joined to save on their utility bills. So every person has a specific reason why they joined this business. Okay. If I look here, Naweteme Christine says for additional income. Arnold says for me, it was passive income and is a concept to market which is affordable for anyone. This keeps me spreading it every day. Above all, it was founded by our fellow Ugandan with a big global dream. So ladies and gentlemen, all of us, we have different reasons why we joined this business and why we are promoting it. So today's topic is building it big, building it long term, and building it strong. You need to build a business which is big. That's point number one. But not only when it's big, the business should be strong. Now, let me explain these two things. Bigness or the vastness of the business. The business should be so big that it will be able to give you money, extraordinary kind of money. But number two, it should be strong that even if you're not around, this business will keep moving for the next 10 years without you. And it will keep bringing in money without you. People in Uganda, you know, the gentleman called Murwana. Okay, Murwana is recent. Let me talk about Madivan. Let me talk about Madivan. Or let me talk about Meta. These are some of the Indians who were here many decades years ago, and they passed on, they died. But their empires of businesses, they are still running up today without them. So they built a business which is strong. Strong, they have foundations that the business can move without them. Most of us, we have grown in a society where we earn money by working. You first go to work and make money. That's how the society we are grown in, the way it is. Our parents, our grandparents, all of them in order to make money, they have to keep going to work. To some of us, even if we look at some, for example, me, I will give my example of my mother. I'm not saying this to disrespect her, but my mother told me, Zion, I'm tired of going to the market. You understand? I'm tired of going to the market. So she has been working in this market, Ginger Central Market, for as long as I understand, because before they gave birth to me, she was working in this market. Today, I'm over 35 years. The lady is still going to the market to work in order to make money. Now, this is the society where we grew up in. That the moment she stops working, the money will stop. What a curse. What a curse in our society, that we have to keep going to work every single day to make money. And to many people, that is okay. To many people, they think that is the norm. They think that is fine. But honestly speaking, that's not fine. You become a slave of money. You become a slave of working. And until God helps you to open up your mind, to understand that you should stop being a slave, you will never discover this. You will work until you die, and the day they will take you on your graveyard to kuzika, people will say, Amaze milimo je, that the person has finished his labor. But God has never created us to work like that, to slave like that forever. Now, some men, it's not written in any book anywhere, but they found out the secret to creating wealth. The wealth that can outlive their lives. That today they can struggle and work so hard, spend sleepless nights, be on the road, but they believe that the business they are building, even if they stop working, the business will keep on flowing money in their accounts, even when they are on their retirement, when they are sick, even when they are dead, they leave wealth for their generation, next generation, their children, their children's children. I am looking on the day when my grandchildren on the second level or the third level just go look at a monument of me. They say we are living this kind of life because of our great grandfather. He left this kind of monument for us. All of us, all are here. I don't know more about you guys, but let me say most of us. Let me not say generalize that all of us. Some of us, we are a first generation wealth creators. That we're born in poor families, we're born in poor backgrounds. You begin life from zero, you don't have like where you're starting from, that maybe my father left this land for me, they left this school for me, they left this investment for me. And even some of us, to the point that even going to school, we had to pay our own school fees. So it's time we wake up. I hope I'm speaking to someone. It's time we wake up and say, sorry for people in Kenya, sometimes Uganda. The life I've grown in, I don't want my children to live the same kind of life I have lived. I remember when we were at school, the days we were at school, when you borrow a textbook from a friend gives you a textbook, you go with the textbook at home, the whole night you're reading this textbook and you're summarizing it, such that tomorrow you give it back to the owner. You leave that for you don't have textbook at school. That's the kind of life I grew up in. I wouldn't want my children to have the same, you understand? But for this to happen, I need to find something that's going to be unique from my parents, you understand? Because it is insanity to expect different results when you're doing the same things over and over again. The way your parent used to work is the same way you're working, and you're expecting things to be different. No way, they were kulimba. So we need to learn how to build it big, how to build it strong, but also long term, not short term. So we have to have a mindset that I'm going to be here to build digital adverts, not only in 2022, not only 2023, but even 2025 I will be here. 2025 I will be here. Even 2026 I will be here, God willing. The Muslim says, Inshallah. By the way, to the Muslim, Ramadan Kareem. I just wish you a very holy month of Ramadan, which is successful, and may God grant you all the desires of your hearts and your prayers, answer your prayers, and forgive all of your sins during this month of Ramadan. So that we shall be here for some good time, building digital adverts long term. If you're here just trying it out, 2-3 weeks, and you're out, when you get challenges, meantime you teach people, I'm not going to build anymore. You rather leave this Zoom call right now. I want to speak about people who are going to build long term, people who are going to be here for some good time. You understand? To build this business, build it big, not small, big. You build it strong, that even if you stop working, it will keep growing. Because some of you have built a big teams, but you are the one working. You are the one toiling every single day. That the day you stop working, even the money stops. Now, that's not what I'm talking about. I want you to build it big, okay? But after building it big, you build it strong. That even if you're not around, it will keep growing. Even if some leaders are distracted and they join other businesses, your business will stay strong. But also, you build it long term, that you're going to be here for some good time. Are we together? Now, in doing so, I've said that it starts with you. It begins with you. And when it begins with you, many people are going to join this business. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at my screen, you can see a total referral. My total network is having 18,000 people. Now, these people, I don't know them. I don't think even I know a half of these people. I don't know even I know a quarter of these people. I don't know them. But these people are in my network. I don't know where they are. I don't know what they are doing right now, but they are in my network. So these people, I am building it big. Okay? And out of these 18,000 people, 5,000 people have activated. It means I have made money from 5,000 people. The question comes, do I know these people? I don't know them. Is this the end? No. I have people who have not activated 13,000. Omutwalo gumu mu 13. Bali eyo, bwe bana activating accounts zaabwe, my account will make money. Guys, I'm not showing you this to brag or to show that I'm a Superman. No, I'm showing this to show you something that we can build this business. I don't know how many people you have in your team right now. Some of you, you have maybe 10,000 people. Some of you, maybe you have 5,000 people. Some of you have a total referral network of 1,000 people. Some of you have 500 people. Some of you have 100. And some of you have 10 people in your total network right now as we speak. 10 people only. And some of you, you are the only person in your network. I want to tell you something. You just need to start. You just need to start. Make it a point that I'm going to start. To build it big, to build it strong, to build it long term. Even a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. I want you to make a decision. I want you to be intentional that I'm going to build this business big, strong, and long term. Just go in the chat room and say, Coach, I promise to build it big, strong, and long term. Just go in the chat room, type that for me. It's like a sign of commitment that today, the 20th, is it 24th? Today, the 24th of March, I'm going to build this business big, strong, and long term. God willing, inshallah, if we are still alive next year on the 24th of March 2024, if you make this commitment today, I believe that in the next 1 year, 365 days, your business will turn around. Just go in the chat room, make the commitment that today I decide to build it big, build it strong, and long term. Those three words are very, very important. It starts with the commitment. Guys, this business is very simple, very easy. But if you have not committed to build it, it is the hardest business. If you have not committed to learn how to build it, it's the hardest business. If you have not decided, if you have not heard your heart that I'm going to do this, you speak to your own heart and say, but can this business really change my life? This is a training for today. Your commitments is, I promise to build it big, strong, and long term. Arnold says, today I decide to build this business big, strong, and long term. That's good. Thank you so much, Arnold. Wamala Emma says, Coach, I promise to build it big, strong, and long term. Maria, Coach, I promise to build it big, strong, long term. Bukenya, promise to build this business big, strong, and long term. Agent Pastor, I promise to build this big, strong, long term. Nafisha, today I try to build it big, strong, and long term. Sarah, I try to build it big, strong, and long term. Today, the 24th Galaxy, March 2023, I'm going to build the business big, strong, and long term. Kulthum, thank you so much. Peter says, Coach, today I commit myself to build big. The reason why I have told you to make this commitment, tell your heart. For the Bible says that what fills the heart, the mouth will speak. Kathy said, ever since I joined, no turning back. I tell myself to keep building big, strong, long term, no turning back. So what a man thinks is what he is. Cholowooza mu mutima gwo ky'ofuuka. So it begins with commitment. It begins with commitment. Even myself, Zion, I'm telling you here, if I wake up in the morning and I start not thinking about this business, not being intentional about it, it will stop paying me. It will stop making sense. The fuel that pumps the growth of your business begins with the intention you have for the business yourself. Once you stop building, I'm telling you, the business will stop paying you. Let me go to the next part, the incomes. We all know that we paid 100,000 to join this business. Some of you, when you paid this money, you took it for granted because it is little money. If I give you 100,000 and we go to Cafe Javas, we cannot have 100,000 back. You know, 3,200. In Kenya, they call it 3,200. 3,200 in Kenya. Yeah? 3,200 in Kenya. 100,000 in Uganda. $30. Guys, this is little money. But look at 20 months later, when I joined this business. 20 months later, the business has paid me a total of 18.9 millions. 18.9 millions. Now, this money, honestly speaking, I may not show you that it is here, but this money has improved my life. This money has changed a lot in my life. This money has helped me pay some big debts, because by the time I joined this business, I had debts. nalina amabanja genda bakubanja ku ssomero babanja, landlord abanja, bank ebanja, mobile money ebanja, more cash ebanja. You know, everywhere where you're looking, you have debts. Life is very complicated. You don't eat what you want to eat. You don't dress what you want to dress. You don't sleep where you want to sleep. Your children are not going to the schools they want them to go. Real life was hard. But in 20 months later, I was able to turn my 100,000 into 18 millions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not too much money. Abantu bakola sente. Some people make this money in a day. Some people make this money in a week. Other people make this money in a month. Others make it in a year. But there's people like us, which this money, it may take you 2 years or 3 years, even others 4 years to make. But those people who are making this kind of money, they have investments, huge capital. Maybe they are so educated, they are so qualified to earn this money in a week. But talk about yourself. How long would it take you to make this money? Given the fact that you're using capital of emitwalo kumi, 3,200. So it is not too much money, but really I thank God that I made this money. I always make a statement and I tell people, I am not rich the way I want to be, but at least I'm no longer poor the way I used to be. I remember those days, a weekend like this on Friday, you're looking for some of your friends to beg them to give you 20,000 such that the family can go through the weekend. I remember days like this when you are sick or when your child is sick and you don't have money to take the child to the hospital or the clinic. I remember days like this when your friend has lost a parent or has lost someone, they are going for burial, but you cannot go to bury because you don't have transport. I remember days like this when a friend calls you, Zion, I have a problem. Can you help me with 10K? Can you help me with 50K? And guess what? You cannot help. I remember days like this when in your pocket, you don't have a single coin. That you look at someone who has 10K and you admire them. Those days are far gone. I remember those days when you wake up in the morning, but you're so scared how the day will go, what you shall eat in a day. When it comes to the evening, you're so scared how the night shall go because the landlord is on your neck. I remember all those days. But because of Digital Adverts Limited, I have been able at least to change something. Is it because of being lucky? No, it is intentional to build this business every single day. I have never rested. Every single day I do something, however small it is, to see that my business keeps on growing every day, you know, every day I do something about this business for the past 20 months. Ladies and gentlemen, this is almost 19 millions made from Digital Adverts Limited. And guess what? This is my first account. I have not combined the accounts. I have like 4 running accounts, but this is my first account. I'll continue. When I began this journey, I have shown you that I have made close to 19 millions. But do you know that I have a potential earning of 60 millions waiting for me? 60 millions that even if I stop working today, that's what I told people, that building it strong, that even if I stop working today, these 60 million, at least 10% will come. 6 million will come on my account because these people are going to activate their accounts. soon or later. You know, so you look at, personally, I brought in 98 people, but the 98 people brought in 998 people on level 2. Then the 900 people on level 2 brought in 4,369 people on level 3. The 4,000 brought in 6,385 people on level 4. And that's one, the fourth level brought in 6,670 people on level 5. The total is 18,520 people in my network. Now, this is what they call building it strong. Building it strong. Building it big, it focuses on you doing daily activities. Building it strong is whereby you talk to your team, that your team keeps on bringing in new people. Okay? The team keeps on growing. I cannot tell you that Zion can go ahead and bring in 1,000 people alone. It is possible, but it may take me too long and working so hard. Okay? But you need to train your people that even if you bring in 10 people only, these 10 can at least bring in 10 each. So if you bring in 10 people and the 10 people each bring in 10, there will be how many? There will be 100. You understand? So you build it big, you build it strong. So you see, even if I die right now, God forbid, but even if I die, these people will not all die. They will keep doing something, and this something they will do will keep in bringing in money on my account. And the world is still having a big population. Look at the current world population. And see, we're talking about a billion monana. This is current information. The world is having 8 billion people. 8 billion people. And this business digital adverts is giving you a chance in Uganda to build a business which can go in every country. You can see those flags. Those flags are not just designed. Those flags are representing people in my team on certain levels. Now, I just picked this just for display purposes. But how many flags are you seeing right now on the screen? Can see Uganda, Cameroon, Kenya, Ghana. This one, I don't know which color, which flag is this. Then I can see Rwanda. I can see Zambia. I can see over this is Kuwait, over Oman. I don't know. So, and I can see Malawi. No, you know, these flags are representing that my business, the decision I made on the 6th of June to register, and the 3rd of June, no, 2nd of June to register, 3rd of June to register my first person. I never knew that me registering a few people, business will go to Rwanda, business will go to Kenya, business will go to Cameroon, business will go to Ghana, business will go to Qatar, business will go to Zambia, to Malawi, Lesotho, South Africa. I never knew this. So we have 8 billion people. Ekibuzo kyenina gy'oli, out of the 8 billion people, how many of those people are doing something to give you a coin in your pocket? Kibuzo kyebuuze. There is 8 billion people in the world. How many of those 8 billion people are giving at least 1,000 shillings a month? Do you know that today the richest men, today, they are making money, small money from many people? Look at MTN Uganda. Do you know how much money MTN makes from us? Either you're buying airtime, walukumi. Either you're sending money and they charge you 1K. Only 1K. Some of us, we have bank accounts. And on these bank accounts, the bank is charging you only 3 shillings, 30 shillings. But do you know how much money is that? I saw recently Nairobi breweries. Nairobi brewery says they are going to support, I think, the Uganda cranes with only 50 shillings from every bottle consumed by Ugandan. But the question comes, how many people drink a bottle of Nairobi breweries in Uganda. Now, you may think that 50 shillings is so small money, but how many people drink Nairobi breweries in Uganda a day? If in a day we have 1 million bottles, okay, drunk in Uganda of Nairobi breweries, I'm not telling you to go and drink beer, but this is what Nairobi breweries said, that 100 people, 1 million people, 1 million bottles are drunk every day. But on every bottle there is 50 shillings. It means those are 50 million shillings coming on Crane Football Club. Is it Crane whatever? Uganda Cranes. Thank you. Uganda Cranes. You know, Uganda Cranes getting 50 million every day from Nairobi breweries. But Nairobi is giving them only 50 shillings. 50 shillings. How much is a bottle of Nairobi breweries? But I think it's not less than 3,000. Someone telling me that 3,300 like a munyui, 3,300, you know, but it's giving only 50 shillings. Now you can see it's not about the price of the bottle of Nairobi breweries, only 3,000. But if it is taken from many people, how much money is Nairobi breweries making? You see, Nairobi breweries is making more money than Toyota, because people are not buying cars every day. Now, some people, they are only thinking about too much money. That how much do you earn? Guys, it's not about how much money you're making. It's from how many people are you getting it from. The day you discover that it's not about how much money, but from how many people you guys will go out and you begin building business, big and long term. Big and long term. Because you can count if people are buying a bottle of Coca-Cola at 1,000 shillings, how many bottles of Coca-Cola are drunk in the world today? In a day, only 1,000 shillings. It's called repetitive orders. Repetitive orders, that a person is just taking one bottle of Coca-Cola today, even tomorrow, even the other day, even the other day. You will find that Coca-Cola is making too much money than Benz. Coca-Cola is making too much money than Toyota. Coca-Cola is making too much money than these agriculture companies. You understand? So out of the 8 billion people, mbuliza munna kuli okumpi, oyinayo abantu bameka abakuwayo 10 buli mwezi. Bw'oba tobalina ng'okyakola nga kalogoyi, it's high time you start building this business big, strong, and long term. Are we speaking sense to you guys? In Kenya, over 5 million are drinking. Ogutu is all the way from Kenya is saying that are drinking beer. Over 5 million people are drinking beer. You can imagine 5 million every day. Times 50 shilling Ugandan money. Guys, this is what we are talking about. It's about the numbers. It's not about how much. You see, this business, some of you guys, you haven't made money yet. Even myself, I haven't made money yet. I cannot say that I have made much money in digital adverts, but my target is here. Guys, here is where my target is. Let's look at creating a network of 1 million people. Is it possible or not possible? Dream big, envision it, set big, long-term goals. Guys, whoever is on this Zoom call this morning, is it morning anymore? This afternoon, let's look at building a network of 1 million people. I don't know how many are standing behind me. If you believe we can build a team of 1 million people, just say target 1 million people or vision 1 million people. Let every one of us, if you cannot dream big, at least consider dreaming with me. 1 million people. And what is the formula of getting 1 million people in your network? I'm considering 1 million people, both activated and inactive people. People who just register. 1 million is what I am targeting. 1 million people. If you believe with me that we can have 1 million people, just go in the chat room and say, goal 1 million, or dream 1 million, vision 1 million, target 1 million, any of those words, but with 1 million. We need 1 million people. Buli omufuna million y'abantu emu yokka bweti ziri billion 8 ez'abantu mu nsi yonna. You only need 1 million people. The question comes back to you, back to me, back to whoever is listening to me right now on YouTube. You are on recordings. You are who are alive. I want to ask a question. Is it possible for you to build a team of 1 million people? Let me first go in the chat room here. Goal 1 million. Yes, goal 1 million. Vision 1 million. Target 1 million. Najwa the Fisher. Bukenya. Vision 1 million. I'm dreaming with you, coach. Thank you. I'm gonna target 1 million. Goal 1 million people. Arnold, target 1 million people. Definitely 1 million people. Tutandikirao. But we're not hitting 1 million. We shall go to 10 millions. Next time, 1 million people. We are targeting 1 million people. Buli muntu. Not in the business, not in the whole digital adverts. No, in your levels, 1 million people. Kankwe formula. Ombuli wabina soka tebisoke. Because me, I believe in formulas. I remember we were at school. I started at a school called Chivati. Machini Chivati. Matching the parents. I'm here with my hobby. Chivati. You know, but we were in these math classes, mathematics, whereby they give you a question. They used to call it problems. And they say, solve the equation, solve the problem. So when you're solving the problem, you must have what they call a formula. A formula. You have a formula, then you have the body, then you have the answer. So the teacher, when the teacher is marking you, comes and say method 1, body 1, answer over accuracy 1, and he gives you 3. Tick. But sometimes you would find abagezigezi abamu nga answer tebazirina nga bamanyi okukopa. They know how to copy, to cheat. They call it cheating. So they come, when the teacher is marking, the method is 0. The body is 0. Then the answer is 1. Answer ngajituse. So the teacher would say, how? And now see me. You know? What your answer? How did you come to the answer? So I want to give us a formula here. Because me, I'm a mathematician. Nakola math ku A level. I want to give you a formula. And you tell me this formula, can it work or it cannot work? I'm giving you a formula that if you bring 100 people on your first level, guys, I want to ask you a question. All of you who are on this platform who have said target 1 million, is it possible to recruit 100 people yourself? Give me the answer, yes or no. Is it possible for you to go ahead and register 100 people in this business? Give me yes or no. And also, if you are here, just go ahead and tell me how many people have you registered yourself? Okay, as you're telling me that it is yes or no. Can you bring in 100 people yourself? 100 people, because it starts with you. Okay, it starts with you. How many people can you bring on board? Can you bring in 100 people? I'm not talking about activation, no. Registering, just registering. Can you register 100 people? The answer is yes. Sarah, I say I have registered over 300 people. Now we are starting the formula. Sarah is here saying Sarah has registered over 300 people. I want all of you come here right now and tell me how many people have you registered so far. You can combine all your accounts, but me, if possible, let us focus on one account. Let's leave our own other accounts. How many people have you registered on one single account? Okay, because some of you have 10 accounts. Let me not talk about you. Let me talk about people with 5 accounts. How many people have you registered on the first account? Give me the answer. I want to know that whether this formula is possible or not possible. Because I don't want to bring something which is impossible. Ekitakoleka. Landlord says more than 150. Peter Isingoma, 80 plus on my level 1. Marvin Ogutu is saying 75. Can you imagine? 75. Thank you so much. I can see people who are really going some good mile here. Sarah Seche, 102. Thank you, Sarah. Bukenya is saying 200. Can you imagine? People are having 200. People are having, coach, this is Godfrey. Each account has 100 plus. Now, I don't know how many accounts this guy has, but he's saying each account 100 plus. Okay. I'm reading here comments. Nafisha 149. Marvin says, my God, total referral 800. Some people are crazy. Don't you think Zion is crazy? But some people like Marvin are crazy. 800 in total. Okay. Pass 80 plus. Peter, next month, 3 months, I target 200 new sign-ups. Digital ad, this is Digital Adverts Kenya. Top sponsor Kenya 22 made 197 activations. Now this time not registration, but activations. Now, where you see 197 activations, just imagine how many registrations are there. Some guys are crazier than others. Animals are all animals, but some animals are more equal than others. Wamala, I'm going to check after. Wamala is just going to check. So guys, so I want us to look at this formula. How do we come to 1 million people? How do we come to 1 million people? I'm teaching about growing it big, growing it strong, and growing it long term. So if we look at the formula, that 100 people on your first level, if we work with them, each to bring in only 10, not like you, each person to bring in only 10 people. It means on level 2, you will be having 1,000 people. The question comes, guys, if you can check your accounts, how many people do you have on level 2? Just now we are looking at level 2. How many people are on your level 2? Okay, just go in the chat room, give me the answer. Level 2. Level 2. How many do you have on level 2? We have seen level 1. People are bringing in 100 people. My level 1, you can see my level 1 has 98 people. I haven't reached 100. Okay, so level 1 has 98 people, but my level 2 has 998. According to the formula here, the formula says level 2 should have 1,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go in the chat room also. Let us talk about level 2. How many do you have on level 2? How many do you have on level 2? Marvin says level 2, he has 263. So he's on the way. Okay. Peter says about 95, level 2. Okay. Now here we need to now focus. How do we shift the energy? Kathy says 367. That is a very good journey. Not bad, Catherine. 367, not bad. Guys, I'm waiting for you guys. How many do you have on level 2? Because we are looking at this formula. Can we develop a team of 1 million? Okay. And how long shall it take us to develop a team of 1 million people? So mine is on level 2, I have 998. Yet, according to my formula here, it should be 1,000. Okay. So almost I'm short like two sign-ups to make it to 1,000. Okay. A landlord says 100. Sarah says my level 2, I have 800. Wow! Sarah, level 2, she has 807. Sarah, you deserve an award. My God, Sarah has 807. Now, Sarah, you're doing something good. You see? Guys, I'm waiting for others. I'm waiting for others, but not active. Sarah, don't worry. I'm not talking about activation. Me, I'm talking about registration. Registration, not activations. Okay, Sarah, 800.
What's the difference between activation and
Registration? Yeah, someone is asking me here because he's attending live. Like some people are so lucky. You know, the teacher is teaching on Zoom, but some people are enjoying the lessons when they are visible. They are seeing him, even the way he's dressing. He's asking me the question between activations and registration. Registration is just a person who registers free of charge. He has not paid anything, but registered in the system. That's registration. Activation is a person who has paid money. He has registered, but he has now gone an extra mile to pay the 100. Okay. So we are talking about people who have just registered, not activated, but registered. So we are still talking here, huh? Agent Godfrey says 250. That's not bad, Agent Godfrey, but we need some work to be done. Some guys, you are not giving me the answers. What is happening on level 2? Level 2. Okay. So as I continue, because time is running, we are having less than 20 minutes to finish this meeting. Arnold says he has 180 on level 1. Level 2 has 500. Now, Arnold, that is good. 500 is a half of our target of our formula. Our formula is saying that your level 2 should have at least 1,000 people. So Arnold, level 1 is good, but now focus on level 2. Guys, as we are building this business strong and long term, don't just build anyhow. Build level 2 now. Focus on how do I grow level 2. Don't rush to go down. Don't rush to bring in more people. More people may be good, but how do I build level 2? So you've seen my network, guys, because I want to teach you something which is real. I don't want to be a hypocrite. The Bible says there are those people who are hypocrites. They command other people to do things they cannot do. My level 2 has 998 people. It means I'm short just only by 2 people to hit level 2 target. Level 2 target should have 1,000 people. Okay, let me go on level 3. Okay, I'm going to level 3 now. Level 3. Level 3 says you should bring in 10,000 people. Abantu omutwalo gumu ku level 3. 10,000 people. Omutwalo gw'abantu. That is level 3. Okay, if I go back on my network, level 3, where should be 10,000 people, I have 4,369, almost a half, 50%. Kitegeza manji bwayo 15,000 nga mu bibiri, like 5,600, 5,600, you know. So the formula, it says 100 on level 1, 1,000 on level 2, 10,000 on level 3. So level 3, I have 4,000. So it means, Coach Zion, now you guys are, while you are focusing on your level 2, me, I should be focusing on level 3 now. How do I make level 3 hit 10,000 people in the next few years or few months? Level 4, and level 5, about 1 million. Guys, when we follow this formula, do you know how much money you will have made in this business? You would have made 1.2 billion shillings. 1.2 billion if these people activate in the referral commission. But your team will be 1,111,000 people in your team. Guys, this is the formula. This is the formula to build it big, build it strong, build long term. You see this formula, how it's growing? That your first level should be small. But as we go down, the network should grow big. It should be a cone. You know a cone? A triangle, a cone formula. That your top should be small, but your bottom should be big. Don't allow to have a funnel network. A funnel network, it is upside down. So your neck should be on top and the bottom should be big. That's how you build a strong team. If you find out that, let me tell you this, if your level 1 is bigger than your level 2, you are the donkey of the business. If your level 1 is bigger than your level 2, you are still the donkey of the business. See, I'll repeat it. If you are the donkey of the business, say, I am the donkey of the business. Go in the chat room. I say, coach, I am the donkey of the business. When your level 1 is bigger than your level 2, you are the donkey of the business. I want to see some donkeys here. A donkey it represents working. You are the one working for your business. You are the engine. Until the moment you stop working, your business will stop growing. It means you are building it big, but very, very weak. Not strong. You are very, very weak. That the day you get sick, your business will stop working. I want to see some donkeys. Landlord says, that is true. I am the donkey. Landlord William is the donkey of the business. I want to see some donkeys. If your level 1 is bigger than your level 2, you are the donkey of the business. Interesting. I am the donkey of my business. Maria, Kathy, level 1, 58. We are now looking at level 2, Catherine. Are you the donkey of the business, or are you the person sitting on the donkey? Because if your level 1 is bigger than your level 2, it means you are the engine. It means you are the one working. It means your business it means forget about digital adverts. They will never gain because you have been the one working. Guys, let me tell you this. If you want to make money in digital, you should stop working. And the team is done working. Find formulas, find ways how you make your team work without you working. Without you working. That is how we build it strong. I want some donkeys. Where are the donkeys? No donkeys. Okay, we only have 2 donkeys today. Don't lie to me, you guys. You know, I know most of you have too many people on your first level, but few little on your second level. Okay, let me continue. So if you have this kind of network, because I have less than 10 minutes to finish this meeting today, if you have this kind of network, then what comes next? Let me show you the secret of money. Here is the secret of money. The moment you have 1 million people in your network, okay, what are we targeting? Guys, do you remember that every time a person watches an advert, you earn 3 shillings from him or her, whether they have registered or not? But the moment they watch an advert, whether that advert is in Uganda, whether it's in Kenya, whether it's in Burundi, whether it's in UK, whether it's in England, whether it's in Oman, but the moment they watch an advert, those people, you earn 3 shillings. Now, 3 shillings is little money, not so? But remember, you have a team of 1 million. Now, let us look at per month. Okay. What if this 1 million people, each of them a month watches only 1 advert, and you make 3 shillings? How much is that? Do you earn? That is 3 million shillings. Remember, these people have not activated, they are just registered. They are watching 1 advert, and you make 3 shillings. It means your account will make 3 million shillings. What if these people watch 10 adverts in a month? Each watch 10 adverts. Do you know how much money will you make? 30 million shillings. This is what they call building it big, building it strong, building it long term. So imagine, what if they have watched these 10 adverts or this one advert in one day? Okay, let me say this 1 million people, they are watching one advert every day. So if they watch one advert every day, it means you make 3 million every day. 3 million. Imagine when you're sleeping in your house that day, maybe you're on the beach, maybe you have gone for honeymoon, maybe you're out with your girlfriend or boyfriend or wife or husband. You understand? That day, these people watch one advert in a day, and your account has 3 million shillings. What if they watch 10 adverts in a day? Maybe it's the weekend, or you could beach, and these people watch 10 adverts. Remember, there are 1 million people. They watch 10 adverts, each of them, and you make 30 millions in one day. You come back home to buy another car for your wife or for your daughter. Guys, this needs someone who can dream big, who believes in the possibilities. Now imagine if this guys, because it is possible to watch 10 adverts. It's possible to watch 10 adverts in a day. I know some of us here, we have watched 10 adverts in a day. Not so, guys. There are days we have watched 10 adverts in one day here in Uganda. So it means in the next 5 years, guys, this might be possible. You know, this morning I recorded an audio and I said, there is nothing painful than losing an opportunity that had a chance to make your life better. And you lose it like this. Because imagine YouTube, Facebook, how many adverts on YouTube? How many adverts on Facebook? Can't we watch all 10 adverts on Facebook in one day? Or on YouTube on one day, each of us? It is possible to do on YouTube. It's possible on Facebook to watch 10 adverts in the same day. But the only bad thing is YouTube is not paying us. Facebook is not paying us. But those adverts are there on YouTube. They're there on Facebook. What if these adverts are on digital adverts? And 10 people in the world are watching these adverts. 1 million people in your network. Each is watching 10 adverts in a day. Guys, your account will have 30 million shillings. What would change? Guys, I want to ask you a question. Let's go in the chat room and we have this last conversation. Let us just imagine that every single day you are making 3 millions. What will change in your life? Just go in the chat room and tell us what will change if you're earning 3 millions every day. 3 millions, I will not say 30. 3 millions every day. What will change? What will change? Just go in the chat room and give us just to muka preamble, to muka preview, to in the next maybe 5 years when this dream is a reality. What will change? Someone said, I will change the husband. Who will change the husband? You guys, so if you make 3 millions every day, you change the husband. So, tell me, go in the chat room and tell me what will change. What will change? What will change if you made this amount of money every single day? 3 millions every day. Guys, let us assume on a Monday, 3 millions. Tuesday, 3 millions. Wednesday, 3 millions. Thursday, 3 millions. Friday, 3 millions. Saturday, 3 millions. Sunday, 3 millions. Then Monday, 3 millions. Guys, what will change? Will you need to keep on working? Will you keep on I will rest for life and I tour the world? Can you imagine such I will just say tour the world? He will be just a tourist of the world. Malibu, from Malibu to Indonesia, from Indonesia to Casablanca, from Casablanca to Paris. You understand? Moreover, I can't for a million. I'll rest for life and tour the world. Kathy say rest your resting. ojja kuba weebase ng'orestinga mu ntebe, ojja kuba orestingira wa? How do you rest, you guys? Define resting. What is resting? What is resting? According to the definition, Kathy, what do you mean by resting? Will you be sleeping? Is that what you call resting? What are you meaning by resting? Resting. Everyone can rest, even a dog can rest. So what is resting according to you? Kathy, resting, okay? And it says, we'll just have the lifestyle I have always desired and extend and impact to others as well. Digital nomadism, just digital nomadism. Guys, what will change? Let us dream. It's good to dream when you're alive, when you are awake. It is 21 millions within a week. Wow. 21 million, coach. I don't even know. This is a big project. What is this? I need to read this. This is a very big project. I can't explain well what will change. Some people, they don't even don't know. Some of you, it will become a problem to you. Too much money problem. Become a missionary to go and preach the gospel. A lot of our money is coming. Galaxy says we become a missionary. Thank you, Galaxy. We have only 4 minutes to close this meeting tonight. So just go and tell me what will change. Let us dream. Enjoy myself to the fullest. Travel the world with my kids. Guys, people want to travel. Traveling. Some of you have never moved out of Uganda. Yeah? We are here in Uganda. People are enjoying Renzori. People go and they climb Renzori. People they go, they tour all the game parks in Uganda. You have never toured. People go to Ginger here. About Ginger and they're enjoying. Uganda. You start lending to government. You start lending to government in Baulazachi. Anyway, guys, what will change? Now, as we are waiting with people giving us their dream lifestyle, what will change? What if these people are spending shilingi lukumi on utility bills? Maybe they are buying airtime, walukumi. Maybe they are paying electricity, walukumi. Maybe they are paying water bills, lukumi in a day. If they spend 1,000 shillings, remember you are earning 4 shillings from each person. So if they are spending 1,000 every day, guys, you shall be making 4 million shillings every day from these 1 million people. So if you are making 4 million every day, times 30 days a month, that is 120 million shilling Ugandan money per month. Guys, imbajubisa, nimukatemba, what is something you guys, you feel like it is possible. I don't want to just excite you. I don't just want to hype you, but I want to show you something that, guys, we have a project. We have a project. If you have never sat down to consider this project, to grow it, guys, today is the day to wake up. Today is the day to wake up. Someone is saying, Nachijobana Fisher, I'll impact lives and keep investing plus traveling to the world. Arnold, travel the world. You guys want to travel. Maria, I will just serve the Lord fully. Can't you imagine? Ramla says, a lot will change. Staying with within a beautiful home, traveling, you know. It's a real business. Real business. So guys, this is not gimmicks. This is not gambling. This is real impact. So guys, as we are winding up, next Zoom meeting, it will be on Friday. I'll go on part 2 of building it big, and we shall start from here. Now, I'll show you what you need to do. Apart from building the network, next Friday, 11 a.m., we shall start from here. Part 2, building it big, building it strong, building it long term. May God bless you. If you have any question, you can ask, but our time is spent. We have to stop here today. Just go in the chat room. If you have an appreciation, any question, just go in the chat room right now and present it to me. I'll end here my presentation. And let me see the chat room here. Guys, what do you have? What do you have? Landlord William says, I'll invest in real estate. That is my biggest dream. Peter says, Coach, I will still plead with you about sharing the PDF. Peter, we wanted sharing the PDF. Maria says, I don't feel bad about those who have not activated anymore. Let me just register. Definitely, registering abantu. Forget about activation. Those who will come, just register people. Ramla says, thanks, Coach. Mwase Joelia, God bless you too. Fazira, thanks, Coach, for the presentation for today. Sarah says, be blessed too. I am indeed inspired. I am never the same whenever I listen to you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Coach, for the wonderful presentation. Welcome. Syria says, thanks for the presentation. You're welcome, my love. Then Galax, thank you so much, Coach, for the wonderful presentation. May the Lord Almighty God bless you. Thank you, Sodia. All right. I'm waiting for more messages here before I close. It is 1 o'clock.